So we all know that sometimes acquiring leads can be a bit expensive. But what if there was a way to make this process a lot more cheap? Well, I've built this automation to make this whole process a lot easier and a lot more cheaper. Now, what I'm going to do is take you through how I built it, the steps to actually run it yourself, so that you can also benefit from acquiring very cheap leads. So, first things first, we need to go on Google Sheets because that's where we're going to be actually storing the data for our leads. Okay. So, I'm going to give you guys this template, this Google Sheets template to actually use. So, once you've actually clicked on the link, you're simply going to come onto File and click on Make a Copy and simply click here, Make a Copy. And you're going to name it whatever you like. You can also put it in whichever folder you wish to do. Next thing, so because I've actually, already got it, what we need to do is whichever on your lead list, you need to copy this URL and then in the URLs page, you are simply going to paste it in. Okay, so that will make sure that when we scrape the leads, that it will fill into this sheet. If you want to make another sheet with maybe a new campaign, you're simply just going to click on Add a Sheet. And what we'll do, if we click on here, we'll just copy all the headers to make it a lot easier. And we paste it here. Okay, so then if you have a new sheet, again, you can just simply copy and paste the URL and put it right into here, and that will put the leads in the sheet that you want. So once we've actually done that, we're going to come into a site called Apollo. And what this site is basically a massive database of different leads. Now, depending on the campaign you actually want to do, you can filter the leads out. I've actually just gone and again just done some filtering. This is going to be like my imaginary my imaginary campaign. Now for email status, we've clicked on verified just so that we can get the most verified emails. But Apollo is not the best at actually, making sure that all emails are actually verified. So you definitely want to use a verification software just as an addition. So I have simply gone for job titles. I've gone for decision makers like CEOs, founders, executives. We're going to be targeting the United Kingdom with employees between 11 to 20, and we're going to be going for marketing and advertising. So as you can see here, this has come down to 4,707 leads. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is you want to copy and paste the URL. And then the next website we're going to want to use is one called Apify. Now, what is Apify? Well, Apify is basically the way we are going to scrape these leads. So normally, if we had to now take these off of Apollo, this would be incredibly expensive. So we want to find a way to actually take or scrape them for cheap. And Apify basically allows us to do this. Now, what we're going to be using is this scraper, which again would allow us to scrape 1,000 leads for only $1.20. So this is going to be incredibly cheap. Now, the way we actually do this is simply, again, with the URL that we copied, this is going to allow us to actually scrape all 4,700 leads. So we put it in here. Now, if you wanted to do all of them, you could just put the number to something massive. So we make sure we scrape all the actual leads. But for now, we just want to scrape 10 just for an example purpose. Now, what you would do, you would simply click on Save and Start. And that would basically it would basically start your automation so that all of these leads would go into these Google Sheet. So what would happen is simply click on Save and Start. And then if I just manually start the automation, what would happen is that from this lead list, let me just make sure we actually have got the correct URL in. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, this is empty now. But if we go to our N8N and we start it, again, this will start automatically as soon as you click on save and start. There we go. Now it's literally just populated. And again, we should only have about 10. But if you wanted, you could have literally got all of the 4,700 just like that with a click of a button. So that's just how simple it is. Now, to actually show you guys how to do it, you're going to need, again, an N8N account. So what we're going to do, we're going to go on N8N, just type in that, and click on the first link. Now, when you find this, you want to click on here and get started. Now, I've already got a trial account, but what you need to do is basically fill in all your information. And once you actually finish, it would actually bring you to this page. Now, when you're at this page, you're simply going to click on Open Instance. And then you are going to create a workflow. And the JSON that you have downloaded that I will provide, click on these more three dots and right here, import the file. And this is going to allow you to basically import the workflow, which is a JSON file. So here it is, scrape leads from Apollo, press open. And as you can see, it's simply going to populate this. Now, you will need a Google account and you will need the Apify account. Now, for Google account, you would simply just go on Google, type in Google account, and then you would, again, if you haven't got an account, you would just create one. But because I already have one, it just lets me sign in. Now, next place we want to go is apify.com. Now, again, this is going to allow you to actually scrape the leads off of Apollo and put them onto your Google Sheets. So again, normally I think at the top right it would say sign in or get started as well, but because I've already logged in, it's saying go to console. But all you simply do is simply type in your email address and name, and it will simply make you an account. Now, once you have an account for these, what you'll be able to do, once you've actually imported your workflow, is, again, for example, you'd click on one of these nodes, and then at the top here, it would basically allow you to add the credentials or sign into your account. So if I simply create a new credential, and we're going to click on OAuth 2, which is recommended, and click connect account. As you can see, because we create an account, it's going to basically link us to it, and we'd simply click on there and it will create us an account, and this you'll be logged into your Apollo. Sorry, not Apollo, your Apify. So after that, you simply want to come on to, again, click on this Google Sheets. Again, you'll have to link to your account. So create a new credential, OAuth 2 recommended, sign in with your Google, and that's going to pop open. And again, you will see your account. You just click on that. Now, it should auto-thing, but anything that has an X or is red, just double click it and then make sure that you have that account actually placed in your credentials, because without credentials, this automation is not going to work. So just, again, make sure that everything has the right credential on it. Now, if there is anyone that's actually interested in getting a system like this up and running or something more customized, I do offer free consultations. So if you check out the link below, and we can actually, see if I can help you out.